Okay, so on the last video session, we talked about graphing log base 2 of x. Today we're going to talk about graphing. Oh, I don't know why I misspelled that. But today we're going to talk about graphing when the base is 10. So graphing f of x equals log base 10 of x. Well, essentially, same thing as last time. Vertical asymptote at x equals 0. Anything at 0 and to the left of 0 is complex. Domain will obviously be centered from 0, non-inclusive, to infinity, and the range for the function of x will be equal to all real numbers. So we're going to go ahead and graph it by first drawing a table of values so we see what's going on. So x, f of x. Well, I'm going to choose -1, 0, and then I'm going to do 1, and then I'm going to do, let's do 10, and let's do 100. Okay, so 10 log base 10 of -1 is obviously going to give you an error again. Okay, it's going to give you an error because you're going to have a complex number. Same thing with 0, error, right? The whole thing cannot pass vertical asymptote. If you do log base 10 and you get 1, what power of 10 gives you 1? Well, anything to the 0 power equals 1. So log base 10 of 10, what power of 10 gives you 10? Well, it equals 1. Anything to the first power is itself. And log base 10, so what power of 10 gives you 100? Well, that would be 2. So you draw your graph, same thing as last time, and we're going to do 1. We're going to do 10. I'm going to do, we'll make that 100 out there and just extend it. And it's not drawn to scale, but bear with it, okay? First things first, you have a vertical asymptote that you cannot cross on period. Okay, so your vertical asymptote's at x equals 0. And now you have a point at 1, 0. So 1, 0, you have this point, 1, 0. Right? Boom, boom. Then you have another point at 10, 1. So 10, 1. We'll call this 1. We'll call this 2. So at 10, 1, you have another point. Well, this point is 10 along the x, 1 at y. And then at 100, when x equals 100, when your input's 100, output's going to equal 2. So you have another point right here, and that is 102. Well, the function is going to approach that vertical asymptote and then immediately go like this. Okay, so as you can see, this would be f of x equals log base 10 of x. Also, don't forget to label your axes. But that is how you would graph log base 10 of x. In the next lesson, I'll show you how to do the natural log of x.